Before I get into the video, I just want to quickly say congratulations to Michael Garozzo for taking third place in the USAPL Arnold Classic powerlifting meet on this Saturday on the 5th of March of 2016. Congratulations, man. If he pulled 700 when he just had it, he just slightly had it. If he pulled 700, he would have took first place. But stellar performance no matter what. He's the owner of SMG Powerlifting, the powerlifting training center that I've been mentioning in a few of my videos. So definitely check out the page. I'll have that in the description, as well as YouTube channel, and check out his channel as well. And wish him congratulations, stellar performance, my friend, and good luck on your next meet. Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift block pull training from Friday, March 4th of 2016. And as you can see from the video, I started using my Rogue Ohio Power Bar. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm slowly transitioning into using that bar permanently in regards to my accessory deadlifts as well as my regular deadlift workouts. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to get into future USAPL powerlifting meets. But before I dive into that, I just want to go over the workout in itself and just using that bar. It's different. I definitely felt the stiffness from the bar. It's, the knurling is very aggressive. It has the powerlifting knurls. So this is a basic powerlifting bar. One at the top of the line, in my opinion. Very, very good bar. Rogue, in my opinion, Rogue has always made amazing bars. And I feel like to get the best quality and performance, definitely stick with a Rogue bar without a doubt, whichever Rogue bar you prefer to use. So I usually train with the Rogue bar, which is has an Olympic knurl and is more of an Olympic bar. And transitioning from that to a powerlifting bar, I think it may take some minor adjustments, as well as just getting used to using that kind of bar. So as you can see from the video, I wanted to use this bar in my last training cycle, but I wanted to wait until a new one started because I didn't want to throw things off and potentially affect my performance from my last competition. So I wanted to wait until that competition was over and start a new training cycle in regards to my accessory work. So today called for 635. I wanted to do this for 4 reps, only got it for 3. I feel like one potential factor could be because of getting used to the bar. But I'm not really a big fan of making excuses. I feel like I should have got it for 4. So I feel like I had a lackluster performance today, and I should have done better. But like I said, that could be a potential factor. So I did a second set for 2. I think I could have gotten 1 more rep. But I decided not to go for it because, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to judge. But looking from the video, and like I said, over time, just getting adjusted to using this bar is definitely going to help me, being able to, analyze my performance better. So the bar, like I said, I definitely feel it's a last effort. It has pretty much little to no give at all. And I like that because it carries over, like I said, into my deadlift. It carries over into your deadlift, especially if you're competing in a federation that uses deadlift bars. It will. I personally, in my opinion, feel like it helps tremendously. So that was one reason why I wanted to get that bar and train with it. And like I said, like going back to what I was saying earlier, the other reason was because I wanted to start getting into USAPL meets. And I'm really happy and proud to say that I'm a 100% drug-free lifter. I've always been, 100% natural. I've never taken any drugs, and I never intended on taking any drugs at all. And I feel like if I did do that, it wouldn't really back up anything I preach, as far as I'm concerned in regards to what I say, as in believing yourself and just letting the hard work and dedication speak for itself. So I wanted to do, compete in drug-free competitions because I feel like that's gonna really just back up what I say. Practice what you preach, if you will. So, I'm really looking forward to that. My competition, April 2nd, is for the World Natural Powerlifting Federation, which would be my first official drug-free competition, because I've competed in drug-tested divisions, but they only drug test the top 5%. But I've never been in a competition where everybody's been drug tested, so I definitely want to do that and see where my odds stack against fellow competitors who are also 100% drug free. And it's a different, like I said, it's a different element, a different variable, and it's definitely something I want to get into, and see where my performance stacks amongst those as well. So that's something I definitely wanted to get into, and I'm looking forward to in the future. I am not. I don't have any USAPL meets set in stone yet. As far as I'm concerned, the only meet that I have right now is the World Natural Powerlifting Federation competition in April 2nd. And after that, I don't really have any other competitions set in stone other than the World Championships for the for the IPL, which is all the way in September. So I definitely want to do at least one more meet in between that time. So I applied for a USAPL meet, which is in Atlanta, Georgia. If the Powerlifting Watch just posted an article about it, it's called the USAPL Summer Showdown, and it's basically a cash meet, and I wanted to do it because I feel like, what better way to start in the USAPL by doing my first competition in one of their big, competitions of the year. So for that kind of competition, you have to apply and basically see if if you can get an invitation to those kind of meets. So I applied for it, and hopefully, that I can get that meet. And if I do, then that'll be my first USAPL meet, which will be in June. But I'm not really, like I said, it's not set in stone, and I'm not really gonna sit here and say it's certain or anything like that. And I just know that I'm gonna be focusing my training into transitioning over into a power bar to be able to be ready for that kind of environment, if need be, if, like I said, in the near future or for future meets to come. So that's something I definitely wanted to do. And like I said, it's definitely different from a deadlift bar. It's in a whole different ball game. As some of you know, the USAPL uses the same bar for all three lifts, and the bar that they use does not have any give at all. So this is the perfect bar to train with. Me personally, I also wanted to get another bar to train with, which is actually, I wanted to get a Texas squat bar, because I know for a fact the bar has no give at all, and using something like that in training would definitely carry over if you compete in a deadlift. In a deadlift bar federation. So that's something I also wanted to do, dive into as a potential training element. But that's something that is probably just in the far future, not anytime soon, but just an idea that I had. And potentially, those of you who feel like, if you want to put another element into your deadlift training to help maximize your that lift in regards to training for a federation that has a deadlift bar. So like I said, in regards to train with a bar that has no give, because I'm telling you right now, if you do that, it will carry over into your max on the deadlift bar for sure, for certain, because it's almost as if you're pulling with a deadlift bar. It's like you're pulling from a higher position, versus with a regular bar, you're pulling from literally right off the floor because it has no give. So if those of you who are trying to think of different ways to mix up your training in regards to your deadlift and try to bring up that max, that is definitely one of the biggest key factors that you could do to definitely enhance your strength in regards to a deadlift when using a deadlift bar. So that's something I would recommend anybody do. So looking forward to training with this bar more. I'm really excited, and I definitely want to do a USAPL meet soon. Like I said, hopefully I'm hoping that that competition in June, I can get into that one, and and where where it goes from there. So um, like I said, I'm looking forward to training with this bar, and I think I'm going to start training with regular deadlifts with this bar after this competition, and go from there. So I wanted to slowly adjust, into the bar. I didn't want to just dive into it right away because, like I said, competition, in 5 weeks. So I didn't want to just throw things off and affect my training and not have an idea of where I'm at performance wise. So it's something you want to slowly transition to, especially if it's a new element that you're applying into your training that you're not used to before. It's the same thing like with those of you who train with bands. You can't just go and train with bands all of a sudden. That's something you got to slowly, um, dive into incorporating your training, so that way you can get adjusted to it, and basically have a better understanding of where you are performance wise in regards to those certain elements in your training. So yeah, looking forward to training with this bar, and like I said, hopefully I hope it. I'm pretty sure that this something like this, a new element, a different factor, giving my body a different shock will definitely help carry it into my training and help me perform better. So, um, I guess stay tuned for more videos with this bar. I will be doing another Blackpool workout in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that, and then as always, stay tuned for a deadlift video on Wednesday. So thank you for all watching, and take care.